I'm Sergeant Melissa Solis with the Phoenix Police Public Affairs Bureau. The information, audio, video, and pictures you're about to see are intended to provide details as we currently understand them of an officer-involved shooting that occurred on March 6, 2023. This video may contain strong language as well as graphic images which could be disturbing to some people. Viewer discretion is advised. This incident occurred at a home in the area of 4100 West Alta Vista Road when Phoenix police received multiple calls about people being stabbed. Here is a portion of one of those 911 calls.
Hello?
Hello, what's going on there?
There is a woman stabbed. 2 women.
2 females stabbed?
2 females. They're stabbed inside the house. Get inside of the house.
Okay, who stabbed them?
Get inside. Get inside! I don't know. She said that the guy stopped stabbing them.
Body-worn cameras are used by all officers assigned to patrol in several specialty units. Per policy, they are worn at mid-torso level and capture the view of the line of sight from that perspective. It's important to note that the camera lens is fixed and does not capture everything seen or experienced by the officer. When activated, both audio and video turn on. The body-worn camera has a buffer of video without audio for the 30 seconds prior to activation. This feature is designed to capture incidents that happen suddenly where an officer doesn't immediately activate the camera. From the street, the first 2 officers on scene could see an elderly woman on the ground in front of the house with injuries. As the officers made their way to the doorway, the suspect can be seen holding 2 knives, one in each hand, while kneeling closely behind a woman who was suffering obvious injuries. Several police commands were given. The suspect continued to assault the woman. This is when the officer fired his rifle, striking the man. Here is a portion of the body-worn camera from the officer who did not fire his weapon.
832 Henry, you ever got a rifle out and make contact in front of the door?
Hey,
It
Phoenix
seems
police,
like
crawl outside.
people are stabbed inside.
Crawl outside, come on.
Subjects inside, and they're wearing us in. We can see people stabbed.
Crawl outside, crawl
You
outside.
got that.
Come on, crawl, crawl, crawl.
The responding unit is gonna have one to the rear, and then we're hold the front. It looks like 3 people
Where's
are
he
stabbed
at?
inside. They're bleeding a lot, so we need some units out here.
Hey, crawl outside, come on. Crawl outside. Where's the dad at? Where's the dad? Is he stabbed too? Who stabbed him?
Hold on, hold on.
Hey! Get on the floor! Don't fucking move!
Don't fucking move!
Get on the floor, ma'am!
Get on the floor, man!
Don't fucking move, dude! Ma'am, get on the floor!
Get on the floor! 998, 998.
Here is the body-worn camera of the officer who fired his rifle. He did not turn on his camera until after the shots were fired, so the first 30 seconds has no sound.
Ma'am, come out, ma'am! Ma'am, come out!
Shortly after the shooting, an officer moves the injured elderly victim away from the front of the house. She was later transported to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The officer returned to remove the second injured woman from inside the home. She was transported to the hospital where she died from her injuries. Additional officers arrived on scene, entered the house, and detained the suspect. Both knives he was holding were found near the suspect. Officers ensured there were no other victims inside the home. The suspect was pronounced deceased on scene. Additional knives were seized from the home as evidence. The officer involved in this incident is assigned to the Maryvale-Estrella Mountain Precinct and has approximately 7 years of service with the department. This incident is the subject of a criminal investigation to be reviewed by the Maricopa County Attorney's Office. It is also the subject of an administrative investigation. Conclusions about whether the actions of the officers are consistent with department policy and the law will not be made until all the facts are known and the investigation is complete.
This video was intended to inform and educate the public about a critical incident in our community. You can learn about the Phoenix Police Department's transparency policy on our website.